I've got egg on my face. Ugh. Why? Because a few weeks ago, I said this. I would publicly commit to getting my album out, my first album out on Spotify, on everything all uploaded and released on March 15th, 2026. I'm Dennis from Groove Art. I make music while wandering the world. Click the links below for some original music. So about 3 weeks ago, I made this bold claim that I was going to meet my own deadlines. I was talking about deadlines, and I'm here to tell you, I got egg on my face. I missed my deadline. Why did I miss the deadline? I'm here to tell you all the excuses. I'm here on beautiful São Conrado beach in Rio de Janeiro. This is a little bit of the quieter end. And I thought I'd come here for a little walk and explore a little bit and talk to you guys for a little bit. But yes, I've missed my deadline. I made this bold claim that I was gonna get all my music up on Spotify and all launched on March 15th. When I said that, I was reasonably confident that I could make it. But here we are about a week after the fact, and still nothing up on Spotify yet, or at least anything new. So what happened? It was actually a really good exercise. I'm probably going to be another month or 4 or 5 weeks, so I'm not far away, but I learned a lot, and I seriously did try to make my March 15th deadline, but what ended up happening is I had a fair amount of stuff to do, and some of it was artistic, some of it was technical challenges I had to overcome, but in all honesty, I did work very, very hard. There was one Monday, I think I worked 10 days straight, no breaks. Now my 10 days straight means working maybe 6 to 8 hours a day throughout the 24-hour period, right? So there was about 10 days where I went really, really hard. I had settled in to my apartment, had to have all my system all set up, and I was going hard. During that time, I was actually tracking towards my deadline. But what ended up happening is I started telling myself, okay, there is this deadline, but there was also this work to do. And some of the work just takes time. And I could have made my deadline, talking like a big guy right now, I could have really made my deadline, but I would have sacrificed the product in terms of what I actually wanted. So I spent time looking for the right sounds. I spent time getting the rhythms correct, and I worked with my producer. He had some suggestions. So I did all those things. They are all done by now. They're all now done, by the way. I do have one thing I'll tell you about that's going to be, it's pending, but I actually have nothing on my plate right now in terms of the 6 songs that I'm working on for the album. So I came to this idea that art takes time, and you can't rush it. You can rush it to an extent, but you can't truly rush your creativity. And that's my point. So that's my biggest excuse if I need one. I have a few other excuses, like I was looking for an apartment and had a few life administration things I had to deal with in order to be able to sit down and actually finish writing and composing. So I think all my reasons are valid. If I was working for a record company or had a contract with a record company, I'm sure they would hold me up in a studio or a house somewhere and just wouldn't let me out until I got it done. I didn't do that. I mean, I went out and enjoyed my life as well. I think I've talked about that before. I made sure I was out exercising every day and the like. So there was one Monday where I started at 5:30 a.m. and I worked straight till 2:30 p.m. I didn't get up. I think I had glasses of water and things like that, but I was working hard. And it was all to find the right sounds and the right feel for a bridge section in a particular song. But it all worked out, and I'm glad I put the time in. But I didn't make my deadline. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you and just let you know that I'm still working on my release. I'm very, very close. So what is pending is I'm going to re-record some drum tracks, and there is one song that I am playing all the instruments on. I'm singing on it and everything, and I'm drumming on it. The problem is, I hired a friend. His name is Colin, and he is a great drummer, professional drummer. And I'm drumming, and if you listen to his drumming and my drumming, it sounds really, really weak. It's probably passable, but I want to do a little bit better. And I think I would regret putting something out knowing that I could have tried again and with a bit more intent. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to re-record my drums. Jason's in Vancouver. I'm going to be in Jao Pessoa. I need to find a studio, and we're going to do some remote recording. I have fired myself before. There was another song that I sang on, and I recorded it, which is also going to be on the album. And I listened back to it, and I hated it. And the song just wasn't really right for me to sing. So I fired myself, and I hired a better singer. And I think the end result is much better. So for me, it's the product, the song is the most important thing. The song is the priority. It's not my feelings, it's not my ego, it's not anything other than what the song needs. So the only role I play in is I kind of decide what the song needs as the songwriter. I have, of course, lots of other help and opinions from other people, but ultimately it's my decision on how things go with the song. So my producer friend doesn't agree that we need to actually retrack, but I've kind of decided, no, I really want to retrack, have another go at it. And if it's just as good as it is now, so be it. Then that'll be what I'll live with. But I really want the opportunity to record again. This is São Conrado. It's a quiet beach, kind of it's Copacabana, Ipanema, and then a few kilometers away is this beach called São Conrado. And here is what's popular here is parasailing and hang gliding. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do that or not. But I think I might, because it's a gorgeous day here today. It's really a gorgeous day today. All right, a quick update. Sharing with you my failures and my missed deadlines. But I'm going to get there. I think the product's going to be better at the end of the day. I'm Dennis from Groove Art. I make music while wandering the world. Check the links below for some original music. And we shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.